Hey guys, another day, another video. Nobody's watching at the minute, and I think that perhaps I'm being a little bit shadow banned because the one that I did yesterday, I think it was yesterday, about like bringing over 25,000 military men and basically telling us that, oh, feel sorry for them, data breach, just a little bit of the gaslighting that we're going through at the minute. Have been doing forever, but at the minute it has become brazen. And thank you so much to Donald Trump for this, because you really are the poster child of fucking gaslighting at the minute, mate. I don't know how legit this is, but apparently he said something that it was like a hoax promulgated by Hillary Clinton. Fucking hilarious. Why would you would do that when your husband was there all the time? Fuck knows. And it might not be true. I don't know. I kind of skim a lot. So, disclaimers at the beginning. These are just my thoughts and opinions. This whole channel is about what I think. Please understand that. This is about like the way that I work. You have to have been here for the whole 17 years to realise the way that I work and whatever. But I do what I feel like what I'm drawn to do from my sources, right? I put my hands in I put myself in the hands of the all decades ago and said, basically, teach me what you need me to know and help me make sense of it to other people. I am just a spokesperson, but it is just me, right? And I will say what I need to say, right? And if I'm wrong, I will correct myself, but I don't appreciate just you're wrong. Had a few of them recently. Not appreciative, right? And at the minute, I'm sorry to say it. Oh, and also disclaimer, I swear. At the minute, unfortunately, immigration and the unstoppable march of Islam are, I believe, the most dangerous things that we're dealing with. I'm speaking to a lot of people, and I'm overhearing people on the bus, and I'm seeing people converse on Facebook. A lot of people are very scared at the minute, very nervous, because something is a brewing. And if you can't see that, I don't know. I don't watch telly. Yes, I'm on social media a lot. I spend most of my time on Facebook. Please add me as a friend. Come on over. Let's chit chat. At the minute on Facebook, all about what's his name? Andy. I fucking knew it a minute ago. The Coldplay dude. Absolutely living for the memes of that at the minute. Absolute fucking idiot. And he's like out there again, gaslighting. Oh, this is Coldplay's fault. It's like, I think you'll find that it says on your ticket, my darling, that you consent for your likeness to be used in any promotional material. Not sure anybody somebody at Ticketmaster. Well, you won't see this video. Most people won't see this video. Because, like I say, I'm being shadow banned because I'm talking about things that we're not allowed to fucking talk about, and I'm not being nasty about it, so I can't be arrested, to my knowledge. The police haven't turned up on my door, and the police know what I'm doing because I've sat in a meeting with them and they've told me, I'm sorry, but if you continue to talk about the fucking safety of women and children, we will have to leave this meeting. If you point out what is in Sharia, however you say it, you basically, that is hate speech. If you point out that, and again, to go back to the Afghani man, I said to him, Muslims see women and children as less. He said, yes, we do. Right? That's just one Afghan boatman, right? But we see increasing numbers of fucking rape. Right? I spoke to a friend that I went to school with on the street the other day. She also doesn't want this mosque, our local pub, to become a mosque. None of us do. None of the local residents want this thing to become a mosque, unless we're doing that namby-pamby sit down and fucking kowtow and go, oh no, don't want to be seen as racist. No, it's lovely. Or repeating back parrot fashion what they say. We bring peace. It's like, right, okay, Anyways, so I was talking to my friend about it, because I like to talk to people on the estate. What do you think of that becoming a mosque? Everybody is against it. Everybody is against it, mate. Again, unless they're arse licking, like just saving their own back and whatever. It's like, no. Ooh, heaven forbid I should say anything. Heaven forbid I should look at statistics. Anyways, right? Her daughter is the same age as, I don't remember which one of my sons it is, but she is definitely under 25, and she's been raped twice. Now, the woman said that both of the men that raped her were Indian, which obviously is broad, could be any sort of Asian, but she was raped by non-white men, two of them, under 20. She's under 25. And I was gobsmacked myself. I highly... See, now that's being racist, saying I highly doubt that they're Indian. Lovely Indian people. I love fucking Indian people, as you know, if you follow me. And nobody does, really. But wouldn't it be lovely if I could just download 17 years worth of what I've been saying and you could just get it on like a brain chip? Sorry, I've been watching fucking Black Mirror lately. Absolutely fucking obsessed. I think it's genius and really, really, really enlightening. I found this video. Let's get to the point of the video. We're only at 6:33. Dib, dob. I found this website, worldpopulation.com/country-rankings/rape statistics by country. Right, so it's worldpopulationreview.com basically, and I found this little and you can go there because basically I'm not one of the YouTubers who can splice things in. I am just, this is sit and have a chit chat with me. Let's discuss things and see if we can't make some sense out of it. That's the purpose of this channel. Not to attack anybody, just to point out the fucking obvious, right? And the obvious is that the fucking emperor is naked and that we need to overthrow the fucking patriarchy. And I know that sounds all very twee and fucking, but that's what we need to do. We need to get rid of them bastards, the top guys, right? And just let the people run the world. Start the foundations from the bottom up, and the top will fall off like the crusty old scab that they are. Let them have what they want. Do you mean? Except for the fucking kids. You know what I mean? Oh, I can't let go of that. You know, like obscene amounts of wealth is not worth anything if you can't rape a fucking kid. Anyways, so we've gone. This is very enlightening, right? So, rape cases, we're going back to 2022, obviously. We won't know about 2025, probably till 2028, till it's too late, right? So the country that has the most rapes in 2022 was America. No shocks. Fucking big country. 141,486 rapes, reported rapes in 2022. And who is second? Obviously, be somewhere, I don't know, where's as big as America? These places. Spain's quite big. That had 2,143. Now, the next one down, mate, not proud, United Kingdom, with 73,590 cases of rape. We are second down, right? Making us the rape capital of Europe. Then over the way, next to that side, as you're looking. Thank you, Princess. Rapes per 100,000 population. And America got 41.8. And the UK got 109. And 109 is the highest number. So, basically, and you know what, in fact, let's have a look at the little map thing, shall we? I don't know whether you can see this. I don't know whether I'm putting it in the right place. But here you got America, big old fucking thing. Look at the size of his, mate. Size of it. teeny tiny little UK, right? And we're second. We're second in the world. We're second in the world on actual rape cases. We are top in the world on per capita or whatever. I think it's trying to sound posh. I do not know. Rapes per 100k. We are highest. The second highest, and I was gobsmacked with this, with 85.9 per 100k, was Sweden. 85.9. So that's still over double America. So America, although it has the most rape cases, and Sweden had 9,029. 9,029 cases in 2022. 9,029. We had 73,590. Little old England. So we are the rape capital of the world. So while everybody's like, oh, cultural fucking enrichment and whatever, because a lot of these people, there's a something's kicking off in, I want to say Essex, and I know I'm fucking wrong. Saying, like people are protesting a migrant hotel because a 38-year-old man sexually assaulted a 14-year-old girl. Now, it was a black man, and literally, I want to know where Black Lives Matter are on this, because literally, and I've just watched a video from Southend-on-Sea, I think, where a group of kids, and I couldn't find a white one, but and literally these kids are having a fucking machete fight, gunfight. Somebody got stabbed in a seaside resort, right? Now, there was all this thing with Black Lives Matter. Now we know that it was fake, and we know that it was done by George Soros, was it? But we know that it was like this public face of, and I think it ties in with everything, that the whole lot ties in, and that Black Lives Matter was brought out so that then it's like, when these men come from Somalia and whatever, and they rape women, literally, you can't have a go at them because Black Lives Matter. And I want to know where the English and the American Black Lives Matter are going, not all black men. Do you know what I mean? We need all races, right? We need all fucking religions. We need Somalians and fucking Afghans and Indians and the Chinese. China, I don't think China are on here, but I saw another thing where that was crime statistics or something like that. China, well down, mate. But we need people who ain't whiteys going like, excuse me, this is a non-British thing. This is people who were brought up in other countries with other morals, where things were okay. Now, I had somebody, and thank you for your comment, saying like, oh, well, I've been in retail for however long, and I don't notice any difference. Maybe it's just a Leicester thing. My son also works in retail, and he is an incredibly polite person. He's fucking lovely. You'd absolutely love him, right? And he's like really friendly with all the customers, like perfect customer service face, my son, like he's just nice to everybody, he's interested in everybody. And he says that it is so difficult to not just engage people in conversation, but to even talk to them about how to get their payment. They're not even bothering to learn English. A lot of the people that are coming into England, it's like, don't care, mate, do not care, right? And I have my own personal opinion. Been sexually assaulted by a Pakistani man. There was that Somali guy who I know I'd have been in fucking danger with if I'd not had somebody to be able to cling on to, because he had gone out after me. This is old video, if you've seen that one. And used to go out with an Arab who basically was like, no, you shouldn't let your daughter speak. Girls should not be allowed to speak. and this was fucking decades ago, mate. And now we're saying, like, come in, you don't need to tell us who you are, you don't need to prove why you're here, go and have a little walk around. And these people in their country know violence and sexual assault. That doesn't make me a bad person pointing that out. That doesn't make me the bad guy for pointing out that our rape statistics have gone through the fucking roof, that the violence on the streets has gone through the fucking roof, and a lot of it. Somebody that I know, won't name names lest get people in trouble, but somebody that I know found out the other day that over the road from her is migrant housing. And she found out that because police involvement, fucking black men fighting on the fucking streets, kicking off. It's like, it's not just their fucking food and accommodation that is being paid for by the British public. It is the cost of policing. It is the fucking, interpreters in bloody courts these days. Do you know what I mean? That must be bloody astronomical, just getting interpreters for them. Because everybody, and then you've got to pay 50 grand per person to keep them locked up when they assault people in fucking toilets or they drag somebody away, because they don't know what it's like. And I've said it before many times, and I will say it again. We, via Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips, are advertising to the world that English girls are fucking slags. And I, again, repeating myself, but I shall continue repeating myself until it sinks in. For years, I have been speaking to foreign fellas. I find it fascinating. And it started out just wanting to know why African men pretend to be fucking American military fucking guys, widowed, middle-aged, silver foxes, doctors, works at military doctor, or you know what I mean, works at hospital doctor, like that, all these fake profiles. So like, I've for years been talking to these people. I don't accept their friend requests anymore, but I'll send them little messages and say, why are you talking to me and whatever. And they try to tell you that they're actually this white guy, and it's like, look, I can tell that your grasp on English really isn't that good. What's going on? And I've had a few of them where they've sent me a friend request under their real name, and they're black as the ace of spades, and I've made friends with a few. And then I've had a few who've one, I fucking loved this lad. We spoke every day. Absolutely loved him. We were mates for a couple of years, and I think he forgot. We lost touch because I lost my old account to a scammer. Ain't as clever as I make out to be all the time, mate. Sometimes I'm thick as fucking soup. And got talking again, and he asked me for gift cards. And that was such a shame, because I really thought we were friends. He was teaching me the lingo, how you day, I day fine, all this fandango. Really considered him a mate, and then he asked me for money. I'm like, mate, and that's not racist to say that African scammers exist, because they do. I have spoken to fucking dozens of them personally at the minute, right? So I'd look for another one. This is just a photograph that I'd seen. It's not a website, not verifiable, so I'm not going to share it. But it was like crime statistics by nationality, and the worst seems to be Albanian. Never met anybody Albanian. I did, and I will hold my hand up and say I was wrong. I thought it was this Amin chap that I was speaking to, the one that I've done videos on, that he's vile. And I said, if he ever sets foot, because he was saying, how do I get to the UK? Couldn't speak fucking English. All he could speak was money. I need to come to the UK. How much do your jobs pay? All of this fandango. And sex. Literally, and foul. Like, he is the most disgusting man I have ever had the misfortune of talking to him. And I spoke to him of my own free will, literally because I love people watching. I'm a writer by nature. I just like to absorb information. I can't help it. Don't write, like, can write, don't write. Well, I do, just not professionally. And so this geezer, absolutely foul. I tried to get rid of him. At first he's like, what do you do for a living? I told him I was a prostitute. Stupid idea. Thought it was funny at the time. Turned out to be so many photographs of his penis. I tried to get rid of him, showing him pictures of chicks with dicks and all of this lot, and it just got more vile. And he was just, show me your, I can't say the word that I can't say. If you're with me a lot and you know a lot about me, you'll know that there is a word that I physically can't say. I have physically said, I can't say it, but it's just a mental block. I can't get it out. I can't physically say PAKI either. But the other word, and it's like anybody says, the pussycat word for Lula, can't say it. Like, found it is the most disgusting word on the planet. Not got a problem with cunt. P-U-S-S, no. Oh God, it's just, when you get a thing, oh God. He's fucking, and I don't block people, right? So I get the whole experience, because I don't work and whatever. I've got the time to do this shit. I do this so you don't have to. I'm finding out loads about foreign fellas, and literally from all the fellas that I've found in all of the places I've spoken to, they all say, yes, we think that English girls are promiscuous. Indians are fuckers for it, mate. I've got one in my Instagram at the minute who literally the other day, now I'm extremely polite, can't help myself. He sent a photograph of an octopus that I'd made and put on Instagram because it had got like slitty eyes. So I was like, do you think these eyes go with this, right? He sent me the photograph in my inbox, right, and just sent me from a message request. Is this handmade? So it was a question. So I said yes. He said, did you make it yourself? I'm like, yes. End of my conversation. He said, you look 32. You look 32 years old. What the fuck's that got to do with octopuses? Octopi. Crocheted ones at that. You look 32. So I thought, that's the end of this. He's carried on. He sent me some fucking reel about with a load of bras, different types of bra, which one you pick, and all this lot. And so I just replied at one time with weirdo. He's carried on. Today, didn't take him long. It's been like no more than 3 days. Dick pics. Actually, it was a dick pic collage. There was four dick pics in one picture, but he outdid himself. But yeah, I do have a lot. I have an Indian chap on Facebook who literally thinks that his willy makes magic. I've seen so many foreign blokes fapping, you won't believe. The Pakistani man that sexually assaulted me when we were friends on Facebook, it's like, I told him I thought he was cute, right? We were back and forward chatting and everything's fucking good. He video chats me one night. I'm like, ooh, excited, gonna chat to a chap that I think is really cute and whatever. I'm thinking that they're thinking, romance, flirty bants, all of this fandango. No, he was fucking wanking himself off. Literally, just video chatted me, brazenly fucking beating his meat. This geezer works at Sellafield, funnily enough. I've never said that before. I think I did say he worked at a nuclear power plant, but it was, like he's got a really good job, really bad grasp of the English language. He's also got a wife, found out after. And, like I said, after he sexually assaulted me, I'm like, you can't do that. I'm like, what is this your culture? And he's like, yes, it is. And he has tried multiple times to try and get me to stop saying that Muslim men are fucking randy old wank faces. And it's like, literally, you're a randy old wank face, mate, and I will point that out. And just like I said yesterday, it's like literally it is older generation men. It is the patriarchy. Yes, they're brown, and I do not differentiate from them to the fucking English ones, mate. I am not picking on somebody because they're fucking brown. I ain't racist. This is my target demographic. I think best looking black. Actually, Italians are lovely. You seen that dude from Lionfield? Oh God, Jesus. But extremely partial to an Arab always have been. Love Middle Eastern men, right? If I could find one that respected women, I'd be happy forever and all day, mate. Absolutely. But I've spent my life searching and I've not come up very well. Unfortunately. But I still hold out. Somewhere in my future there's a 6 foot fucking Indian that's going to treat me right. Somewhere. Or I'll just spend the rest of my life alone. But it's like, yeah, we are, by opening the borders of the world, what you're doing, it's like, say, you've got a dam or some kind of reservoir, that kind of thing. 2 bodies of water, and they're separated by a little fucking summit in the middle, barrier. Right? And one of it is filled with shit, and some of it is clean fucking water. Now, I ain't saying English people are fucking pure as the driven snow and clean and all that. What I'm saying is that this water is basically educated to be a certain way. Like, that represents Britain, the tolerance, the, like, stiff upper lip, everybody helping out in a crisis, this kind of thing. Probably shouldn't have said shit. Let's change it to strawberry milkshake. Because shit implies that I'm saying that these people are shit, and they're not. And the strawberry milkshake is people who have grown up in a society where rape is perfectly fine and where kiddie fiddling is the norm. And let's say that the deity that they're praying to 5 times a day married a 9-year-old girl. That kind of thing, right? People who are different, right? And you take away that barrier and you're going to have weak chocolate milk, strawberry milkshake. Getting the flavours wrong here. You're going to end up with weak strawberry milkshake, but that's going to become the predominance. It's like the water ceases to look like water anymore because this is so in your face pink. This is, like the normal stuff, the stuff that's not offensive, the stuff that doesn't smell, that sounds wrong. That's not what I'm saying. Of strawberry milkshake, but the stuff that it's not thick, it's not scented. It's just bland, plain, normal, boring, getting on with your day. What they've bred is to do from the age of 4. Work 5 days a week, fucking moan about work for the other 2, go back and do it again. Do you know what I mean? Eat, sleep, repeat. Which is not the way that we were designed to live. That's not the way that our creator wants us to live. It's the way that the people who stole the secrets from our fucking creator have designed for us to live. But it's not what we should do. Right, I'm going to leave this here because for a start off, I have to have the back door shut when I'm doing a video, and I am just sweating my absolute bollocks off. My spiritual bollocks. My sticky left knacker is spiritual. So I'm gonna leave it here. But what I'm saying is you can't just let everybody just, say you've got fucking chocolate milkshake over there, banana milkshake over there, and shit, and fucking Lucasade, and fucking all sorts, and just put it all in there and expect the water to be able and taste like water. And if you can make any sense of that, you are better than me. I think somebody's at the door now. Anyways, please consider like, share, subscribe and all that fandango. Thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. I really do. I will make it make sense, I promise. Bye.